You guys should settle in for this one because there is some really bad new footage of Diddy and Kim Porter that has just surfaced. It appears that Diddy mistreated Kim more than we previously believed. We have known for a long time that Diddy mistreated Kim both during and after their breakup, and numerous sources have discussed this over the years. But this new footage is even worse than the ones that previously surfaced, and it even suggests that Diddy may have played a role in Kim Porter's death. We've been following Diddy's story for a while now, so you're probably already aware of all the rumors about how Diddy is allegedly not alive. However, several sources who knew Diddy and Kim have revealed that Diddy used to rough her up. One report from 2005 claimed that Diddy broke Kim Porter's nose after the couple argued on Coles' yacht in Sandro. Diddy then flew in a special plastic surgeon from Geneva to treat Kim Porter's broken nose. Kim eventually got tired of his behavior and started fighting back. She even reportedly sent him to the emergency room one night when they were at Kim's houses on 110th Street. He wanted to, put his hands on her in the wrong way, and Kim took one of those corkscrews and tore up his wrist and hit her artery. When she did that, he had to rush over to St. Luke's Hospital. Porter has since claimed that she hurt her face after she banged her nose on the table. Many people think that Diddy univered Kim because she was writing a tell-all book about him that would have exposed everything, but it undoubtedly had something to do with it. Eventually, they broke up after Diddy started cheating on her with Gassy. Jaguar Wright also made an intriguing observation regarding how Diddy allegedly became upset with Cass because Cass provided valuable information to Cassie, which Cassie used to break free from the toxic relationship with Diddy. Jaguar also stated that Kim had a heart-to-heart conversation with Cassie shortly before her death, purportedly from pneumonia. This is because, as many people are unaware of, you and Kim Porter had a sit-down shortly before Cassie left us, and I know Kim gave you some very wise advice. I think that this is why things are happening the way they are right now. Kim was smart, wasn't she? Congratulations on surviving and staying put. When Kim tragically passed away a few months after Cassie left Diddy, Jaguar was among the first to call BS on the official pronunciation of pneumonia. Kim's first baby daddy, Al, also hinted that he believed Diddy had done something. To Kim, he posted a cryptic message on Instagram that read, "I just found this footage from the morning I learned of Kim Porter's murder and how it ripped the soul from my physical body. This indicates that Diddy was not the only person who believed Kim had been poisoned, despite the fact that the initial coroner report stated that Kim had died from pneumonia and that the poisoning was accidental. We recently celebrated our son's new contract and Netflix's Christmas special. She looked fantastic and laughed at my and Diddy's mutual exchange at the theater. I'll end it here. Don't let the love songs fool you." Albie definitely believes that Diddy took Kim out. Albie also hinted that Kim wasn't dead when he posted a photo of them together and wrote, "Life imitating art, art imitates life. Now it all makes sense. She also told me other things while she was running, so I told her to call the FBI." The odd thing about this is that Alb Shore nearly died immediately after speaking about it, and after he awoke, he never again discussed the subject. Sounds strange, don't you think, Jaguar? Wright also offered an intriguing observation regarding the time of Albie Shore's coma and Kim's demise. Before he passed away, Andre was finishing a book, and Heavy D was working on a book as well. Albie Shore was working on a documentary about his life, and Kim Porter was working on a book when he got into a car. But that's not all. Do you remember the federal indictment documents the feds leaked about Diddy? Well, it turns out that the FBI was allegedly investigating Kim's debt and prevented her family from suing him for Kim's death because they were already looking into it. According to the documents, they were all contacted by the FBI, and 3 family members and 6 friends had already been interviewed. They were told to remain silent, according to Kim's ex-husband. When Cassie filed her own lawsuit against Diddy, she informed the lawyers that she knew about Kim Porter's death and had evidence of her murder. Another section of the document revealed that the feds had many unanswered questions regarding Kim's death. If they were going to claim that Kim passed away peacefully from pneumonia, then why was blood found on Kim's pillowcases? There was also a small amount of blood on the bedroom floor that led to the bathroom. Why hasn't this been brought up? Finally, the document stated that Kim wasn't found. Unconscious in bed, rather, she was discovered on the bathroom floor. If Kim was placed there deliberately, then her body wasn't. The claim that Kim was discovered by her alleged housemates is also untrue. Kim was under the care of a medical expert chosen specifically for Sean, and her final known call was to 911 at 2:43 in the morning. However, Kim was discovered to have gone away about 11 o'clock in the morning, as said by Kimora Simmons. So the feds have been looking into this for a long time, and it's likely they took it slow because they wanted to bring those charges in addition to other charges, which would make it easier for them to get a conviction and send Diddy to jail for a long time. Now, let's talk about Kim Porter's book, cause listen, that book has been causing a whole lot of drama these past couple of months. First off, we know there was a book because multiple sources have confirmed this interestingly. Though when Kim passed, her home was reportedly ransacked and her laptop where the book was stored, as well as her physical notes, were all stolen. And to this day, we have never seen the full copy of the book. This had people speculating that a very powerful person who got exposed in the book didn't want it to see the light of day, and he put out a hit on Kim. We all want to. Yes, one name that has come up in this conversation, of course, it's Diddy now. Even though we haven't seen the book in full, some snippets have leaked to the media that show just this excerpt from the book details how deeply Diddy was featured. It covers Diddy's gay relationships, including the men he slept with, the STDs he gave Usher, and the explosive encounter between Diddy and Usher's mother, Mar J. Blige, who got pregnant after Diddy got him pregnant. Of course, this includes the beating she received for pushing him down the drain in 2007 and the termination. But that's not all. A few weeks ago, new pages from the book leaked, confirming that Diddy had allegedly touched Kim. I tried to explain to Sean why he threw the attached card at me and read it, but he slapped me so hard that I fell to the ground. Pages told the story of Diddy being envious because Kim had received flowers from another man even though they were no longer together. Sean shouted, "Who were you with the other night?" As I glanced down at the card that was lying on the ground next to me, he threw the flowers at me. "That's not how this works. You have my child. You don't touch anyone unless I allow it," she continued. I pleaded with him. "Sean, please," he yelled at me. When I tried my best to calm him down, he probably didn't know it didn't come up. "You're probably dating someone else," so he screamed at me, and it somehow seemed even more intense. "So you didn't tell him to back off, Sean?" "I didn't." And then out of nowhere, he hit me with the chair. I don't remember anything after that until I woke up in a hospital room. My arm was in a cast hanging from a sling. My face hurt. My eyebrow was in immense pain, as was my lip. As I came to, the first face I saw was of the man that put me there after putting her in the hospital. He then forced her to tell people that she had been in a car crash, she wrote. He spoke blandly with no energy and tell them that you had a car accident. The pity you that you hit your head. He was going to make me look crazy. They were going to believe him. How this producer died of pneumonia, just like Kim did. Also, this snippet backed up Cassie's claims about how Diddy would force her to lie about her injuries to protect himself. It's wild how everyone seems to have the same stories when it comes to Diddy. At some point, you got to wonder if an